This section we will discuss the types of the LCD, what kind of LCD we have. So first, we have TN LCD. What is a TN LCD? So we discussed that before, only one kind of LCD has practical use, that is a pneumatic LC. So we also know that the LC liquid crystal will twist inside of the LCD. So we call it twisted LCD. That is a TN LCD. So it is a 90-degree twist and easy to manufacture and a very low cost. But it can only display limited information, mostly used for simple digit display like a clock and a calculator, something like that. And it has less worse viewing angle and contrast compared with STN LCD. For STN LCD, we will discuss later. So normally it has a color of black on gray background or white on black background. So if we print it with some colors, so it can show the fixed position colors, but the color cannot change its position. It is fixed in the position. So what is HTN LCD? So it is a highly twisted pneumatic, so we call it HTN. So normally it's a 100-degree twist. In TN we know that it's a 90-degree twist. So now we have 110 twist, so we call it a high twist. It is a low cost. The cost is only around 5% higher than TN. It has a little bit better viewing angle and a contrast compared with TN. So, but sometimes the customer need a little bit better viewing angle and contrast. The color is a black on yellowish background. So here are some sample photos. What is the TN and HTN LCD look like? Here we can see it is a TN here because of a little bit yellowish background, so it is HTN. So if we print it with different colors, so we can show different color background, but that color is only fixed position, so the position of the color cannot be changed. So another topic we will discuss, what is STN. So it is a super twist pneumatic. So why it is a super twist? So that is because it is a 240-degree twist. It has more complicated. It is more complicated to manufacture, so the cost will be higher than TN. Because it is higher twist, so it is a viewing angle and the contrast is much better than TN, and it can display much more information. So most of the STN is used for show the graphic or character displays. So then we will discuss the color of the STN. The nature color of STN is dark blue on yellow-green background, so we name it also for yellow-green STN. So when one polarizer twists 90 degree, so it should display the white on blue background. We call it blue STN. So when we add a purple polarizer in front of the STN LCD, so it showed the blue on gray background. We call it gray STN. When a special optical film is added in front of the STN, it showed black on gray background or white on black background. We call it black and white STN, or B/white STN or FSTN. So if we add 2 sheets of optic film, special film that is on the STN, so we can get very good contrast LCD. We call it, because it is the 2 film, so we call it FFSTN. So here are some example of the LCD STN LCD color we have. From here we can see it is dark blue on the yellow-green background. It's yellow-green STN. It's white on the blue background. It's a blue STN. And it is blue on the gray background, so gray STN. It's a black and white. It is a positive FSTN, black and white display. It's a white on black. It is a negative FSTN. So you can see it is a double film. That's FFSTN. So you can see its a contrast is better than the negative FSTN. So this is just 1 film. This is 2 films. So what is a CSTN? CSTN is a color super prismatic. So because a lot of people like color display, so we add RGB color filter in front of the LCD. So it is has a color, shows a color. So we call it CSTN. So for color LCD, it has a low cost. The viewing angle and the contrast, but it is not as good as TFT. So only used for small size, like a low cost mobile phones. So what is a TFT LCD? That is a very important, and it's used a lot recent in the LCD world. It's a thin film transistor LCD. So it is a kind of a semiconductor technology that is used in LCD industry. It has a very good viewing angle contrast, and the price was very high, but it is getting much better right now because it has a very high volume production. It is good for making from a small size color LCD like a cell phone to big size LCD like a TV, monitor, etc. But the problem is that the manufacturing fab is very expensive to build. So at least it's a starting point. It's a $500 million investment. When the size become bigger, it's very expensive. It can be $1 billion investment. So here is some example of the CSTN and the TFT displays. So here are some questions for review.